This is Austin Delano at Mossy Oak Gamekeepers. You know, over the last several years, we've really seen such an increase in the amount of people, men and women alike, who really enjoy being a gamekeeper. They really enjoy doing what's best for the property, no matter what its size is, and no matter, what their role is in trying to build that property and make it a better habitat, really for all wildlife. And, a big part of that puzzle is being part of an organization like QDMA, where you're trying to do what's best for the deer herd, and you're trying to do what's best for the land. And some of the physical things that you might be able to actually put your finger on that you're going to actually see when you start managing a piece of property for deer, sometimes, is actually in the plants, whether it be native plants that you start seeing to rebound a little bit when you bring the deer numbers down, and those plants can kind of recuperate, whether it be running a fire through a piece of property for the first time and kind of seeing what fire really does and how great of a management tool it can be for a piece of property. We have a lot of guys that, farmers that call us, and they're trying to kind of team up with hunters in their area because they've realized, hey, when the deer herd is brought back to a more manageable level in some of these places where the density is too high, my crops are in better shape. I don't have 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres eaten out of every corner of my fields that never reaches maturity and that we can't harvest. So there's a benefit from an ag standpoint. We have a lot of guys that plant, small food plots in areas where there's just not enough acreage for them to devote to big food plots. And if you've got relatively high deer density, a half-acre food plot in the middle of the woods sometimes can get browsed to the ground in a matter of a couple of weeks' time. And this is especially true with warm season plots like peas and beans that, so many people have had failures with those crops because of the deer density. There's just too many mouths to feed for the area that you have. So all these are kind of physical things that you're going to be able to put your hands on. You're going to be able to see and realize these benefits when you really start managing a property and diving into the details.